Okay, we're calling the meeting of the.
So since we have a new chairperson, shouldn't that be the person conducting the meeting?
Yes.
You're the acting secretary?
Mr. Schulte can conduct the meeting.
Well, thank you. I'd like to call the meeting to order. Let's do a roll call. Do I do?
Mr. Secretary?
Oh, okay. Linda Cromer,
Here.
Jude Schulte,
Here.
Aaron Cornett,
Here.
Karen Abbott, Aaron Markway,
Here.
Ryan Good, and Ryan Johnson's absent. I'm going to send around the sign-in sheet if you will sign that.
As the sheet's being passed around, let's move to old business. Did everyone get the minutes of August 25th, 2025 to review? If you have, and if you have any adjustments, let us know. Otherwise, is there a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Aaron? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, say nay. Passes unanimously. Moving on to the next. Minutes of April 27th, 2026. Does everybody get a chance to review them? Any comments? Anyone that has a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve.
Aaron approve. Second? Oop.
Second.
Second, Aaron. We're gonna vote on it. If you're in agreement, vote aye.
Aye.
If you're opposed, please vote nay. No nays. Passed unanimously. Moving on to new business. We're gonna review and approve the DORA zoning letter. We received that?
Yes, I put a draft ordinance of the DORA in here. DORA is designated outdoor refreshment area. Main Street has been working on this for a couple years now. This is for the area located in Brown Street, Kansas, in the Cook Park area. And I've included a color map in this ordinance for you all to review. And it stretches down the Tiger Trail to the Lawrenceburg Greendale Soccer Club. The state statute requires that before council can consider and pass a DORA, that it comes to Planning Commission to make sure the idea of the DORA ordinance conforms to the plan of the city. And so that's why it's on here tonight. And then I put a sample letter, I believe it's Exhibit C, in here to have the president sign.
Yep.
Regarding that, because that would be forwarded to the state as well. So I'm happy to answer any questions about that, but that's our first step in the DORA process.
Make sure.
Yep.
I have one question,
Yes, ma'am.
one concern only. I think it's a good idea for the area. My concern is the area between the Stellar Grant area and the trailhead, going by the levee at Tiger Trail. Is it
What was that area, Linda?
from the Half Moon Saloon to the distillery, along the street,
Oh, okay, that direction.
the golf cart path? My hope is that it's something that's been considered, because that the traffic will be until somebody with a liquor license gets situated in that area. Outdoor drinking is going to be via golf cart, in my opinion. Most people who'll be traversing that area for the time being are going to be riding golf carts. I just think it's something we need to think about. I'm not opposed to it, but I think it deserves some contemplation. Timing may solve the problem insofar as an ordinance has to get passed. But I'm reluctant to, because of that safety question. I think it's already dicey down there with the golf carts. I don't know. It may just be me.
So, in terms of the Dora, is your issue people drinking and driving on their golf carts
Yeah,
to and from the Dora area?
Basically, that's my issue. Because specifically the ordinance says the Dora shall include all public rights-of-way, sidewalks, trails, park areas, public parking, other public spaces.
So the way I look at the Dora is that it's more or less right now going to be for special events in the public rights of way, not for everyday drinking on these public areas. Maybe that could be cleared up in the ordinance, but and maybe Aaron could shed some light on this, but my thought was that what Main Street had intended in the public areas was that if events were going to be held, if Brown Street, for instance, was closed down for a day, that an event could be held there where alcohol could be served by a vendor. I agree that it would be a concern if golf carts had alcohol on them or were going throughout the Dora. I don't know that Lawrenceburg has had those issues. I know that they have a large Dora with golf carts as well, so that's probably something we could address. But in terms of the plan of the city, do you think that it goes against the comprehensive plan?
I don't think it does. I mean, I think it's a good idea, but I think I would like to see some reference
Okay.
to it in the ordinance.
And I think we can do that.
Yeah, I definitely think we could ask Lawrenceburg and how they monitor that.
Because essentially they have many more destinations than we have or will have.
Right.
So that's just a concern. I am not opposed to Dora locations in any community that has a vibrant business area. But I am concerned if we're just creating a runway from one bar to the other place where the action is, with people on golf carts on a busy street. That's my only thing. And I'm sure that's something the council will consider as well. It'd be nice to send them something out of this body with that concern noted or a modified ordinance.
Yeah, and we can do that.
Yeah, I mean, in all the times we were talking about it for the last however many years, we really didn't think about someone driving through the Dora with a golf cart with a Dora cup, which obviously would be illegal. Can't be having an open container on your golf cart, no matter where you're at.
Okay.
But we could always look and see, I wonder what Lawrenceburg has in theirs, if they have anything that has,
I guess I just wish there were a 3-word exclusion in section 2 boundaries about that 6th paragraph where it says the door shall include, but that, I would like it to see it say, but does exclude public streets, to make it really plain, because rights of way is pretty all-inclusive.
So the reason it says that is that,
for block parties, right? And if we have to
Yeah,
close a
yeah.
street,
so, like, and I'll take Lawrenceburg for example, because
Exactly.
I think we're all familiar with it. If you're at the Civic Park, you can have an alcoholic beverage, you can go from one restaurant to another with the same beverage.
you can
You're-
walk down
you're
the sidewalk
crossing
to
a
street.
And the idea is we've told the state, so if someone got stopped, they're allowed to have that in public.
Right.
But we we don't have anyone that is immediately going to be going to 2 different vendors right now. So I guess
Well, right this second,
Right
but I
this
mean,
second.
so potentially, in the near future, we could have the Moon, which serves alcohol, and potentially something in the building across the street,
yeah.
potentially.
Or maybe an event at the soccer fields, and you would need to be able to walk back and forth, right, would be the option?
With Fedora,
Yeah, if it's
I mean,
all
if-
within the same range, where you just couldn't drive a golf cart, because
Yeah,
that would
you
be a
would be able to
DUI.
walk.
You
from
can
there
walk.
to-
You could walk back and forth to,
yeah, and I was saying, as our events are growing in popularity, we are finding bigger spaces to have our events, which obviously that's why the soccer field was even on there.
would, I don't need it. I have ask a question, but I don't want to move off of Linda's topic until we're ready.
That's all I got. That worries me.
Well, I think it's a good concern, and
It's valid.
Certainly, I think we can come up with a way to address that in the ordinance and with any vendors, and
Yeah,
certainly note it to council as well, that that's a concern that planning has.
Yeah, I get there with my golf cart, I'm not necessarily gonna finish my drink, drive somewhere, and then buy another one.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna continue.
Okay.
And because it's that particular stretch of road is more concerning to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Lawrenceburg doesn't have that situation. If
That's
you're in
right.
Lawrenceburg, you're walking
there.
everywhere. You're not
Yeah.
gonna have,
You're
you're
there.
gonna be strongly tempted to maybe get in your cart and.
Well, they actually have cart parking in that area,
They do, they have,
golf cart parking.
golf cart alley.
yeah, and that's something that we could always, we might have down the road, which we've talked about.
Golf cart alley.
I'm not, well, I don't know if we're gonna call it golf cart alley, but.
Two things have to converge to make it safe.
Yeah.
This process is gonna take a while, okay? So that's gonna be helpful. But in the meantime, there has to be establish attractions in the Stellar Grant area, in that area, that would hold people. Or it just becomes let's get a drink on the way to Lawrenceburg.
Right. Yeah, and like Anthony stated, the reason why is to entice people to stay in that area, spend money in that area, bring a business in that area.
Yeah, sit outside and enjoy Greendale.
Exactly.
Okay.
Sit on Barrel Ridge or whatever they're calling it.
Did you have a?
Yeah, a question on like the use of the parks, the fields down here. Would that be just for special events, like a Rock the Block that you move down there, do you foresee? Or could it be eventually, hey, we're gonna start selling beer at youth soccer games on Saturday mornings? Or how would we write the door to make sure that's not happening?
So you have to have a vendor, to do it, and the soccer club leases that, so it would be up to them if they were going to do that. I have not discussed that with the soccer club. We put it in there for special events. I have not heard anyone talk about selling beers every Saturday morning at the soccer club. But I put it in there for special events because it is a pretty large gathering area.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea, but I've been to some more indoor athletic facilities for youth events, and they have full bars. and-
Yeah, I've been to a lot of outdoor fields that do as well. Yeah.
So is it written today, they could get a vendor in there?
Yeah, they're in Adora, so if they had, but it has to be one of Greendale's current vendors, and we only have 2 in the ordinance right now, which would be Buzzies and Half Moon,
Okay.
that would be able to serve alcohol in the Dora. And for anyone else to get added, they would have to go through the process to be added.
Good questions.
What is the next step?
I
Or
noted-
Any more questions first? or comments?
If there's no other comments, the next step would be to approve the letter of conformity to the plan and approve the president signing that, and I will change the spelling of your name before we do that.
Found it, and I lost it again.
Are we modifying this to accommodate Linda's concerns about golf carts and safety?
So the letter to the state is just that it conforms to the plan.
Oh, okay.
And that's the comprehensive plan, that's the boundaries of the area. I think Linda's concerns are more about what goes
The
in the
ordinance.
ordinance and what
Okay.
council needs to consider about golf carts, so
Okay,
unless Linda has any other concerns on that.
all right. Do we have a motion?
I'll make the motion.
Aaron?
I'll second it.
Aaron seconds. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Passes unanimously. Moving on with new business, review and approval of the Plan Commission Resolution Number 2026-01. Everybody get a chance to read it? Does anybody have comments?
I move to approve it.
We have a motion to approve, second.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? No opposed, passes not unanimously. Moving on, any other business to come before the board?
I have a question about the business conducted at the last meeting. Has there been any move made on that lot split we approved?
I have not seen it, and I have not seen a Mylar, or you have not signed a Mylar for the Panero lot split, have you?
I do not recall
Yeah.
signing it.
So, no.
All I wondered.
Any other business before the board? Any comments from,
I move to adjourn. If there
Adjourn.
are no other comments.
all right,
Second.
second? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? I don't think we get to vote on it, do we? Is it just?